Okay, now we are recording. So, as I was saying, when we moved to North Canton a few years ago, it was 2 years ago, a friend of mine, or a neighbor of mine, invited me to an Arbonne spa party, an event. And at that time, I had had some experience with some network marketing companies. I'll be honest, none of it was positive. So I was very skeptical. In addition to the fact that I've always had very sensitive skin, I've never really been able to use anything on my skin. So I was also very skeptical about going and trying products on my skin. But after I had politely declined the invitation, my next door neighbor, Susan, said, Sarah, it's to meet the new neighbors, and you're the new neighbor. You kind of have to come. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I came 30 minutes late. I left 30 minutes early. But what I heard for the 30 minutes that I was actually at the event was all good things. So I got to sample our anti-aging skincare line. Most impressive, I had no reactions to any of the products. And what I really fell in love with, so my background, I've been working since I last saw you all at Wittenberg. I've been working as a nurse for about the past decade. Well, gosh, how long has it been since we graduated from Wittenberg? A long time ago. Just don't talk about that. And so I worked for 10 years in ICU, and then for the last 2 years since we've been here, I've been a telephonic case manager for an insurance company. And so a lot of what I'm passionate about is helping other people, especially helping other people get healthy. It's a lot of what I do in my 9 to 5, and that translated very well when I pursued this with Arbonne. So we do have a 30 Days to Healthy Living program. That's how both A and Liesebet were introduced to Arbonne. A actually got to dabble in a little bit of both, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And what I absolutely loved was the nutrition program. I was so passionate about the results that I've seen, the products, and we're going to talk about this in great detail in a little bit. Definitely never saw myself doing something like this. I am not a salesperson whatsoever. You all know me. But honest to goodness, it has been such a joy to be able to coach people through the 30 Days to Healthy Living and just be able to educate people on healthier products. When I was pregnant with my oldest, I began a bit of a healthy, clean lifestyle change back then. I tried to eliminate a lot of our household chemicals, a lot of chemicals in our personal care products, and just really tried to clean up our diet with whole food, organic as much as possible. And so when I found Arbonne, it really aligned well with what I was already trying to incorporate into my family's life. So just a little background about Arbonne in general. We're 38 years old, so and we've always had the same ideals and standards. Our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. All of our products are botanically based. We have 3 major product lines: skincare, cosmetics, and nutrition. And all of our products across all 3 lines are vegan certified. They're gluten-free. They are soy-free, all of that good stuff. No animal products, byproducts, everything like that. Where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. So, yes. Okay, yes, I remember now. So we have a very high ingredient standard. We follow an EU standard. So in Europe, there are 1,300 chemicals that are banned from use in their products. And in the US, there are 12. So quite the discrepancy. People nowadays are reading labels. People are much more aware now than they were 38 years ago when our founders founded Arbonne, of what we're putting on our body and in our body. And so the fact that we have such a high ingredient standard was really important to me. At our global training conference in April, they actually announced that there are 600 more ingredients that they're banning from use in their products, which brings the grand total to almost 2,000 ingredients. And I love that I can trust a brand. I love that I can pick up a catalog, that my kids can use the products, that I can use the products, that we can drink the protein. I know that there is such a high ingredient standard there that I can trust the products across all lines. I have always had really oily skin in addition to having like eczema and like dry allergenic skin. So I was blessed with both. What I love about our products is that they're pH correct. So that means that regardless if your skin is prone to being more oily or more dry, our products will actually balance the pH. It'll balance it out, and it works for everyone. So I love that about our skincare. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, does anybody know what a rendering facility is? I didn't. Okay. So in the US, this is like a very common thing. There are rendering facilities where they take euthanized pets, they take roadkill, they boil it down, they scrape the fat, and the byproduct of that is what's found in about 99% of US skincare and cosmetic products. So the fact that we're vegan is a really big deal. I never really understood. I'm like, I eat cheeseburgers like everybody else, you know, like I don't really care that like my eyeshadow is vegan until I heard that. So the statistic is the average woman will consume 5 pounds of rendered product in her lifetime. So I'd rather just stay vegan with my cosmetics and just opt out of that whole thing. So like I said, we're going to talk about the 3 lines. And like I said, A has gotten the privilege. She actually dabbled in skincare first, kind of, right? I mean, you tried the protein, but then you did the 30 days second. So she's going to talk about her experience a little bit here in a minute. But our, like I said, our flagship skincare line is our anti-aging RE9 line. It is a 5-step process in the morning and a 6-step process at night. I was using a washcloth and water to wash my face before I was introduced to these products. And when I brought this whole regimen home, Greg looked at it and then he laughed and then he said, we're never going to see that again, right? Like, there's no way you're going to do this. Like, you will not stick with this. But I will tell you what, like, I am addicted to the way my skin feels when I use each of these steps. And I make a habit of doing it every morning and every night. Okay, so going through each product, we have no skincare line would be complete without a wonderful facial cleanser. What I love about our cleanser is that it's very gentle. It's not super drying. A lot of cleansers give you that like tight face feel when you're done washing your face. This does not. And it also will completely remove all makeup, including eye makeup, especially if you're using our vegan cosmetics. You don't need like a really harsh abrasive eye makeup remover or anything like that to get your makeup off. You can just wash your face and be done and it all comes off. So I absolutely love our cleanser. It's a great product. The next step, both, at night, I can't skip the Genius Pads. I know A has tried these and loves them. The Genius Pads, these we call our magic eraser. And it's like a chemical peel without the chemicals. So it really does a great job. They have these little pads and a solution that you pour on top of it. And the Genius Pads really help to even out skin tone. They help with scarring, with age spots, and really just make your skin feel like butter. It really just does a great job of evening things out. They're safe enough to be able to use them every single day. I can usually get by with using them every other day. I can actually tell when I'm washing my face that it's like time to use a Genius Pad because it's no longer like completely slippery smooth. The Genius Pads, you can also cut the pads in half. So even though there's 60 pads, if you use them every other day and you cut them in half, you can get like 240 days out of the container. So I like to be economical whenever possible. And also, while I'm talking about that, if you currently use whatever you use, if you're using, Neutrogena from Walmart, regardless of what you're using, take note that our products last between 4 and 6 months. They are so highly concentrated because they are botanically based that a very small amount goes a really long way. So we have on each of the products, they're on a metered pump. So like 1 pump twice a day should last you about 4 months at a minimum. Okay, so morning and night, the next product is our toner. I was never one to use toners. Usually toners are alcohol-based. They're very drying, and they would just make me break out. So ours, again, it's not alcohol-based. And this product is really important for minimizing pores and really helping to regain that elasticity that we tend to lose as we age. The next step, this is my favorite in the whole skincare line, is the serum. I could just bathe in it. I mean, it just feels fantastic. So the serum is like a vitamin cocktail for your face. It just feels so refreshing. It really just helps to add vitamins, and it has great anti-aging properties in it. And it really just helps to regain some of that moisture to your skin. The next one is the eye cream. So The eye cream, what I love most about the eye cream is you can use it on your eyes. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if you have eye cream in your medicine cabinet, I double dare you to pull it out and read the back, and it probably says not for use around your eyes. And the reason for that is because there are so many ingredients in a standard eye cream that we really shouldn't have anywhere near our eyes. So this is a great eye cream. This product will last between 6 and 9 months. Like, it lasts forever. You need such a small amount, and it goes a really long way. Really helps with dark circles, puffiness, and then of course fine lines and wrinkles. All right. So then the day cream and night cream. So these are awesome moisturizers. You guys, I hated moisturizer. Like, my nose, like my forehead and nose were so greasy before I started using Arbonne that I'm like, there's no way I could use a moisturizer. It would feel absolutely terrible. These are amazing moisturizers, and they are so important in kind of combating the whole anti-aging process that we're all trying to avoid. So the day cream, it comes in a few options. So I use the one without SPF because I use our makeup every day, which I'm not going to talk about in great detail, but you guys, our makeup is amazing. I never wore foundation like at all. Our liquid foundation is so light, and all of our cosmetics actually improve your skin instead of quite the opposite. So if you're kind of running low on cosmetics or looking for vegan cosmetics, get with us later. We have everything, and it's all good. Okay, so going back to the day cream, we do have two options. I know A's out in the sun. She needs as much SPF as she can possibly get. We have an extra moisture with SPF and then a regular moisture with SPF also. So our day cream is great. Our night cream, this is a lot of people's favorite product. It is a very luxurious night cream. It's thick, but it's not heavy, if that makes sense. It just feels like satin on your skin. And it's great for kind of rebuilding, regenerating those cells as we sleep. So the night cream is fantastic. So like I said, just talking for just a second about the cosmetics, our two most popular cosmetics are our mascara, it's amazing, and our makeup primer. So if you're not used to using something on your face because the sheer thought of like wearing a heavy foundation makes your skin crawl, I was totally there. And we actually have samples of our foundation. I know it's hard to order makeup like on the internet. So if you're interested in trying out the makeup primer and the foundation, let one of us know, and we are happy to send you a sample. Our foundation is just absolutely amazing. So, and the primer feels like butter. It's fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to unmute A's line because she unmute audio. Okay. So that she can share a little bit about her experience with the skincare products.
Sure. So Sarah sent me a sample of the entire R9 line, and I loved it. I didn't want to love it because she was with the water and the washcloth. I was using baby wipes because we still have a baby whose bottom we clean, and they were at hand. So on the nights that I washed my face, it was with a wipe. So I wasn't sure I could even get into a skincare regimen, but I also have a 2-year-old. And so I found that with the Arbonne products and just taking time for those simple rituals to care for myself has really improved a lot of the way I think about things, the way I feel about myself. It just little steps, and it was that first step, and it's kind of started an avalanche, or I'm rolling down a hill now, I guess. And it feels great. So I really enjoy just the way my skin feels. I have combination skin. I'm in the sun all the time, even when I don't want to be. And so I have a lot of skincare, a lot of sun damage. And so my skin is even, it's smooth. And I actually look forward to washing my face in the morning. I feel refreshed. And the eye cream is actually what got me hooked. As soon as I tried it, it was like, Sarah, this eye cream. Can I only have the eye cream? Because I just wanted to start somewhere. And it smells fresh, it's light, and it really just starts my day off on the right foot. So I know I sound hokey, but it's all true. This stuff is great. And so I had an event so that I would be able to get some more product, which was a great start. And then here we are after the 30 days. So
awesome. Yes, I too did not want to love it. I was like in denial. I'm like, no, like it's not working for me. And I'm like, but actually, I kept telling Greg, I'm like, feel my face. Like, feels amazing. Feel my face. He's like, but just stop. Just stop. So, okay. So yes, fantastic. So if you want to hear a little bit more about the skincare, absolutely let one of us know. We're happy to be able to share with you. But while I'm on that topic, everything does have a 45-day money back guarantee. You can try something. If you don't, for some reason, love it, you can send it back and get all your money back. So it's all good. Okay. So now we're going to switch gears, and we're going to talk about what everyone is so passionate about, and that's this 30 days to healthy living. So like I said, I was really drawn into this whole Arbonne thing because of the 30 days to healthy living. And so we're just going to go through, like, what is it? What do you get, when you say, okay, yes, I'm going to do the 30 days to healthy living, and what can you expect to see? Okay, so the 30 days to healthy living, it is a detox. So when you think of detox, you think of starving yourself. You think of juice diets. That is not it at all, okay? So for the 30 days to healthy living, you eat real food. You eat whole food. So we hold your hand through the entire 30 days to healthy living. You're given plenty of information kind of on foods to avoid, and most importantly, foods to incorporate. What foods do you want to add into your diet that maybe you're not currently eating, to really help with different areas of your health? So what we cut out is sugar, caffeine. Yes, that means coffee. You will make it. It'll be okay. We cut out pork. We cut out dairy, gluten, all of the foods that are known to be extremely allergenic or acidic. Disease cannot be born out of an alkaline state. So what we want to do is we want to decrease the acidity in our gut as much as possible and really focus in on incorporating foods into our diet that are going to improve the health of our gut. That is very, very important. So with the 30 days to healthy living, when you sign up for the 30 days, you will get a health coach, which are these lovely ladies that you see here. And we really do hold your hand for the 30 days. We check in, at the beginning. We make sure that you kind of understand what's going on. If you're having issues with anything, we troubleshoot with you. You're also plugged into a Facebook group. So for some reason, if your health coach has the audacity to sleep for 8 hours at night and you're up in the middle of the night and you're grocery shopping and you're like, can I do this? You can plug anything into the Facebook group, and I promise you there is a consultant that's awake at any hour of the day that will answer your question for you. So it's a very, very supportive environment. In addition to just the support on Facebook, we also give you a meal plan, grocery lists, and recipes. So you don't have to follow it. If you are, a super picky eater and you're like, I don't like this, that, and the other, like, you can go rogue as long as you're abiding by, like, don't eat this. And there's reasons behind it. We're not just saying don't drink coffee to make you miserable for 30 days. Coffee, I get this question like every single event, so I'm just going to put it out there. Coffee is very acidic when it hits your GI tract. So a lot of people that have GI issues, irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory autoimmune disorders, we want to try to reduce the acidity as much as possible. And coffee, unfortunately, is a guilty party. So I always tell people, if you are doing the 30 days sheerly for weight loss, which not everybody does, having a half cup of coffee in the morning, don't tell anybody that I told you this. It's really not going to make or break you. Really, the important thing is to figure out what foods are working for you and what foods aren't. That's kind of the key to the program. So just going through the products in the Fit Kit, there are 6 products that come in the Fit Kit. The main staple are these humongous bags, like 2 times the size of my head, of protein. So each bag of protein, you get to choose 2. We have chocolate and we have vanilla. And there are 60 scoops per bag. Typically a serving is 2 scoops. So there's essentially 60 meals that you're purchasing with the 30 days to healthy living. If your goal is weight loss, we usually recommend that you incorporate 2 meals a day as shakes. But you guys, it's not just like shakes and water and that's it. We even give you like dozens of shake recipes. My favorite is to take like vanilla and put half of an apple in it, put some cinnamon, some gluten-free oats, some greens balance, which we'll talk about. Blend it all together and it tastes like apple pie. Like you can really mix it up so that you're not feeling like you're starving or that you're deprived, okay? So our protein, of course, is a vegan protein, and it's sourced from brown rice, cranberry, and yellow pea. It's delicious, first of all, which I know the girls will talk about, but it does keep you full, okay? Like if you've done different things before and you've tried meal replacements with different shakes, like I absolutely encourage you to give these a try if you've not had a good experience in the past, because I have yet to have somebody like finish the 30 days and be like, the shakes just weren't cutting it for me. Like I'm telling you, if there's one thing people reorder, it's the protein. So there's 2 other products that you can actually just put right in your shake in the morning. When I say there's 6 products in the Fit Kit, people are like, who has time to drink 6 drinks a day? Like I can't even go to the bathroom once, okay? So we try to make things as simple as possible, and you can actually just put a lot of the different products right in your shake in the morning and you're just done. Okay, so 2 of the other products that you can do that with is the Fiber Boost. Why fiber is important, it acts like a sponge in your GI tract to really pull out the toxins and eliminate them. So there's 12 grams of soluble fiber. And another reason that this is really important is if you are doing 2 meal replacements a day or even 1, this will help you stay full longer. So the fiber is a really important product. It's completely flavorless, odorless, doesn't taste like anything. If you forget to put it in your shake, you can mix it in water and just drink it in water, and it'll just taste like water. So, okay, the other product that you can put in your shake in the morning, everybody's different. It's so funny how they do their Digestion Plus in the morning. You guys, this is my favorite product in the entire catalog. The entire catalog. Like I could not live without the Digestion Plus. This is kind of, we have nicknames for all these things, but we call this the muffin top eraser. And the reason for that is because it really helps to eliminate bloat. Like I said, the focus of the 30 Days to Healthy Living is really to improve your gut health more than anything. It's not a weight loss program. And the prebiotic, probiotic, and digestive enzymes, this is paramount to being able to heal the gut. And a healthy gut is a healthy person. So like I said, you can put this in your shake in the morning. Do you guys do that, or do you take it as a shot? In the shake? Okay, they both put in their shake. I do it as a shot. I'm hardcore. What can I say? So I mix it in like 3 to 4 ounces of water, which is a big shot. Yeah, and I just drink it first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up. So again, favorite product in the whole thing. Okay, so these are lifesavers. So if you're so concerned with coffee and you're like, okay, I've got little ones, I've got like crazy work hours, how am I going to make it without coffee? I drink 2 pots a day. No problem, no problemo, because we have Fizz Sticks. Okay, so these Fizz Sticks, they have caffeine derived from natural green tea. So there's 50 milligrams of natural caffeine in each of these. And again, we want to eliminate caffeine derived from coffee because of the acidity. So these are not acidic. These are actually very basic, and they're going to really help to improve the health of your gut. They're also great for weight loss. They have a little bit of a diuretic effect to them. Not huge. It's not like taking 20 of Lasix. It'll be okay. So these are a little stick that you can actually put right into water. I drink them with LaCroix, make them even more fizzy. They come in pomegranate and citrus. They also have B vitamins and antioxidants in them. So I call them my happy mom drinks. And I usually have, I usually do 1 or 2 a day, but I wasn't like a heavy coffee drinker. You can have up to 4 a day. And these are probably one of our most popular products out of the entire catalog. Again, the Digestion Plus, that's my jam, but these are probably overall one of the most popular. And we actually do, you can't get it with a Fit Kit, but if you do choose to buy an extra thing of Fizz Sticks at any point, we do now have blackberry as well. Very popular flavor. Okay, so the first 2 weeks of the 30 Days to Healthy Living, it's a really kind of gentle elimination of all of those cruddy things that we took out of our diet. And then in week 3, we kind of like take it to the next level. So did you guys have the new cleanse with your kids? You did. The lemonade? Yeah? Okay. This actually just changed in April. So a lot of people, we were phasing out the old cleanse. This is so delicious. So this straight up tastes like lemonade. It's a lemon ginger is the flavor. So this is a body cleanse. So in week 3, you dilute a packet into 32 ounces of water, and you do this every day. And you drink that 32 ounces over 6 to 12 hours throughout the day. And what it does is it really helps to give kind of the final push and flush out of the GI tract. It's very gentle. It does not send you running to the bathroom. People usually do very, very well on this and have really great results in week 3 and then into week 4, because most of us carry around an extra 5 pounds or so of sludge in our GI tract. So this really helps to kind of eliminate that. Okay. And the last product in the 30 days is the detox tea. I cannot live without this product either. I do love it. Our detox tea, you get 2 boxes, so that's 40 bags of the detox tea with that. It's a very mild herbal tea. It's caffeine free. It's milk thistle, and I taste a little bit of peppermint. There's some peppermint in it. And you can drink, if you're not into like hot drinks, especially in these summer months, you can just ice it, just keep a pitcher of it and just pour, a glass or 2 a day of that. But the detox tea is really important in helping to detoxify our liver and our kidneys. So really important product in terms of function, and I personally just think it's delicious. Okay, so those are all of the products in the 30 Days to Healthy Living. I'm going to let the 2 ladies here kind of share their experience and kind of how the 30 Days to Healthy Living helped them personally. Just to give you like a brief ditty on Greg and I, we've done it 5 times in the last year. And from last year's labs to this year's labs, both of our cholesterol dropped in the 20% range. Mine was 25%. Greg's was a little bit more. And so I cannot say enough good things about, I've seen so many people do this program for different reasons, and it's amazing how it's really helped people. So I'm going to we'll start with Liesebet here and let her share her experience.
Should I mute mine? I can mute. All right. Can everybody hear me? Okay. All right. I think my camera doing something funky. Okay. So my 30 days, it was hard in the beginning. I was probably exhausted the first week. I was one of those people who was freaked out about not having coffee because I would drink 24 ounces or more a day. And Sarah was like, it's probably the coffee that's making you so tired. So anyways, the Sophistics were a total lifesaver. And actually, I kind of like them better than a cup of coffee. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've also had a lot of different protein powders from a lot of different places. And this stuff is awesome. It does keep you full and tastes delicious. And you can make it any different way that you want. And the detox drink, it tastes like lemonade, and you're supposed to space it out for the day. And I had to like hide mine at one point because I was just like, I could just keep going. But that's not how you're supposed to drink it. And at the end of it, I lost almost 10 pounds. I can't remember how many inches, but what I gained out of it was I learned how to cook for myself and cook well and eat real food. I can focus and think. My brain fog is gone. I was achy and allergically reacting to a lot of stuff, and I don't do that anymore, and it's awesome.
Awesome. And I'm so glad that you said that about the physics, because they really do. They not only give you that boost in energy, but you don't get like the coffee crash that you tend to get, with traditional coffee. So thank you for sharing that. Okay. And now A's turn.
Great. I was terrified to do the 30 days. So I did that event, and I had a bunch of Hostess rewards, which were amazing. And Sarah was like, you could do a fit kit. And I was like, oh, I don't know. She said, Liesebet's doing it. And I was like, okay. So, just like this, we're doing it together and we're going to get through it. And it was hard in the beginning. I really like healthy food, which is great. I don't have a sweet tooth. I'm very blessed. But portion control was a big issue for me. And so being able to be conscious about what I was eating, because I had to make sure none of the forbidden things were in my foods. I got to take back my kitchen a little bit. And so being able to prepare fresh vegetables, get back to whole foods the way I'd always wanted to eat, to have kind of this additional motivation, this program, the structure, the support. and the tools to survive it. You know, you have to retrain your body to eat less or eat the right foods. And so now when I'm hungry, I have a handful of cashews and I don't feel bad about it. I know that that's going to help me make healthier choices through the rest of the day. And that's through the recommended snack list and things like that. I was indicating that I drink my Digestion Plus in an entire, like I drink it in 32 ounces of water. It adds like a nice tang to it. And that became my like tang. I don't know, you know how coffee has that like bite?
Yeah.
Digestion Plus was able to do that for me in the morning. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I lost 20. I was doing math earlier. I wasn't texting. So my weight loss has actually continued because I haven't stuck exactly to the 30 days, but I haven't re-added a lot of the things that I was eating back into my diet. So half of my plate is almost always greens and then a little protein and the way that we were trained to eat. I never found it fulfilling before. It was always like, I'm going to do this because I know it's right. But having 30 days of something really helps you reset those habits and reset your gut. And then you get positive feedback. Like I lost 6 pounds and then I lost 7 pounds the next week. And then here I am 25 pounds lighter. So when I look at the bottle of wine in my fridge, I'm like, yeah, I cannot. Which is, you know, it's huge. That's a major habit change for me. So I have more energy, like Liesebet said, my clothes fit better. I can keep up with my young family better. And I just feel, in addition to like feeling physically good, I feel proud of myself and empowered to continue to cook and eat kind of the way I always wanted us to cook and eat. So it's been awesome.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing that. And you're so right. We always try to tell people this, and I know that it sounds like gimmicky or hokey, but it's not a weight loss program. Like it really isn't. The main focus is gut health and education. Like that's really what it's all about is teaching your body these habits. I know for me, I do have a very, very strong sweet tooth, and I was very addicted to sugar. Like when I can sit down and eat an entire box of Girl Scout cookies and like think nothing of it, like that's not healthy. It's not. And now, you know, it really takes, they say 21 days to make a habit. But you really need the 30 days to not only learn the habits, but retraining the neuropsychology of your brain, your relationship with food, your relationship with cooking, all of those things. It's really just all part of the process. So most people do tend to lose weight on the 30 days, but that's absolutely not the purpose. That's not what it's designed for. It's designed for better health, and not just in the 30 days, forever. So I know I've coached so many friends who have lost 20 plus pounds, and it's definitely something to celebrate. But what's more important is that they've told me time and time again, what I love most is I've learned new habits that I can keep doing. Like I know that I'm on a path to better health. I'm not going to regain all of that weight that I lived because it wasn't a crash diet. It wasn't something that like was so hard for me to do, but I did it for 30 days and now I'm just going to like eat an entire pizza. It really is a life-changing, transformative program that you can, like A said, you can institute an 80-20. And just knowing, like I learned in the 30 days the first time around that I have a very high sensitivity to dairy. And so now like I'm thinking in my head, instead of like grabbing a cheese stick for a snack, I'm like, that's not a good choice for me. Like for me, that's going to make me feel terrible. And it's that education piece that just is such an important part of the whole process, the whole journey. So I appreciate you guys sharing. And now we're going to switch gears a little bit here to the kind of 4 ways to connect with Arbonne. Number one, just by either watching this recording or being here tonight, you're really supporting A and Liesebet as they get started on this journey with Arbonne. So I so appreciate it. I know they appreciate you taking the time to listen and participate. So like I said before, anybody can shop our catalog retail. So you can buy anything retail. Everything does have that 45-day money-back guarantee. And the second way to connect with Arbonne is to become a preferred client, which I know know Snickles already is, and A and Liesebet started that way. So with the preferred client program, it's a one-time annual fee of $29. It's like a Costco membership or anything like that. You get a discount for the entire year between 20 and 40% off, and you get awesome perks. Like our PC program is amazing. You get free shipping and free product on qualifying orders, and it's just a great way to kind of shop at a discount. The Fit Kit, you get 40% off the Fit Kit as a PC. It's a good deal. Another thing that both of them also did is to host an event. We do, this is a Zoom event, obviously. We do Facebook events. We do in-person events. If you're watching this recording and you live close to either of them, sampling is so much fun. People love trying the protein, being present to try the skincare and all of that. So if you're interested in doing something like that, it's a great way not only to sample the products, but also get to shop in the catalog, 75 to 100% off. So it's a great way to kind of pick and choose. That's how A got her Fit Kit for like $0. I mean, not really, but it was really cheap. And the last way to connect is to become a health coach. There are definitely people are looking for additional income streams. There are, everywhere you look, you know, it seems like everybody's selling something. Like I said, that's not this. Like, we really are just so passionate about being able to come alongside people and introducing them to healthier products, introducing them to the 30 days to healthy living, which we know is impacting people's lives so positively. With being a health coach, you get 35 to 50% off all of the items in our catalog. And just to kind of go through, and I'll send this to both of you too as well, so that you have that to send out if there are people in your networks that are interested in the income opportunity with Arbonne. But I'm also equally passionate about the income opportunity with Arbonne. It's actually allowing me to step away from my full-time nursing job in 2018 and be home and present with my 2 little girls. So the income opportunity is amazing. Like I said, my next door neighbor, Carrie, that introduced me to Arbonne, she's in the top level of the company. The average monthly income at that level is $22,000 per month. And in the top level of management, you also get to pick out a free white Mercedes. And it's just the women that I have seen, there's actually 20 people in my neighbor's success line alone that are driving the free car. And what has just been so awesome about that is the community of women. I know that A and Liesebet, like, it's just, they've only like gotten the tip of the iceberg with them being so new and getting to meet some of these people, but they are truly amazing people, just super empowering, uplifting women, and the things that they've been able to do in regards to things that are very near and dear to their hearts because of Arbonne. It's just an amazing thing to watch. So again, I really appreciate you jumping on here, hearing a little bit more. We will be happy to plug you into more information. Oh, and I know we're kind of running long here, but I'm going to unmute A and Liesebet. If you just want to talk for a minute, we'll start with A, about kind of why you decided to jump in and do the whole health coach thing.
Sure. I love the products. I really can see myself continuing to use them. And yeah, I'm really excited to be able to share them with other people. I'm kind of doing it anyway, so I might as well get some income, some product, and help introduce people to things that I care about. And, you know, Liesebet and I do lots of things together. Not many things since college, but it seemed like too great an opportunity to pass up. So it's been fun.
Absolutely. Perfect.
All right, and I kind of did this because Adrianna was doing it, and yeah, I had a great experience. It really got me out of my funk and starting to feel better and feel better about myself. And I want that for other people. And I want other people to have the opportunity to feel better and to feel empowered. And yeah, and got a great product to make that happen.
Awesome. Very good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.